2. For a million years ago, the world was nothing like it is today. There were no cities, no language, no laws, no concept of humanity. Only the jungle, only hunger, only survival. Out here, there was just one rule: kill or be killed. And in this brutal world, a story begins. A story of revenge. A Homo habilis, not just trying to survive, but trying to remember. Because on that day, everything changed. It began in the early morning. A cold mist hovered over the ground. The air was thick, heavy, silent. A small tribe moved together through the jungle. They had no advanced tools, no strategies as we know them today. Only sharpened stones, wooden sticks, and instinct. They tracked animals carefully, watching their movements, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But on this day, they were not the only hunters. Without warning, a sudden attack. A scream shattered the silence. The tribe scattered in panic. And when everything stopped, a body lay on the ground. But it wasn't an animal. It was one of their own. The blood was still warm, the air frozen in shock. No one spoke. No one moved. But everyone understood. The jungle wasn't just dangerous on the outside. The real danger was within. Among them stood one figure. Still, silent. His eyes burned with something new. He had lost his brother. There were no tears, no cries. Only one thing remained: revenge. As the sun began to fall, darkness slowly consumed the jungle. And with the darkness, the hunters awoke. Every sound grew sharper, every shadow deeper. And in the middle of it all, one man walked alone. His grip tightened around a sharp stone. His breathing was heavy, but there was no fear in him, only purpose. He followed the trail. Broken branches, deep footprints pressed into the earth. He knew the one he was hunting was close. With every step, his anger grew stronger. But the jungle never stays silent for long. A sudden rustle. He froze. His eyes scanned the darkness. Something moved. Low, quiet, watching. A predator, hidden in the shadows. Out here, even humans could become prey. For a moment, time stopped. Then slowly, he stepped back. This was not his fight. Not tonight. He moved forward again. The night had deepened. Only faint moonlight touched the ground. And then, he saw it. An open clearing. Bones scattered across the earth. Old remains. A place where death had visited before. And tonight, it would return. He stopped. His heart pounded in his chest. But he didn't run. He let out a raw, primal shout. A challenge. The sound echoed through the trees. Silence followed. Then a figure emerged from the darkness. It was him, the killer. His eyes were cold, empty, as if he had done this before. Two humans standing face to face. No words. No mercy. Only one outcome. Suddenly, movement. They lunged at each other. Stone clashed against stone. Hand collided. Bodies slammed into the ground. This wasn't a fight. This was survival. Every strike carried one truth: live or die. Breathing grew heavier. The ground beneath them shook with struggle. Dust rose into the air. And then, a powerful blow. Blood sprayed into the darkness. For a moment, everything slowed. The attacker staggered. But he didn't fall. He came again. Faster. Harder. Driven not by rage, but by something deeper. Instinct. And then, the final move. Direct. Precise. No hesitation. Impact. Silence. The jungle held its breath. One body collapsed on the ground. The other remained standing. Barely. His chest rose and fell rapidly. His hands trembled. But he was alive. The revenge was complete. But was this victory? He looked down, at the face that no longer moved. And for the first time, something shifted in his eyes. Not anger. Not satisfaction. Something else. Confusion. Was this justice? Or just another rule of the jungle? He slowly stepped back. The night felt heavier now. The sounds of the jungle returned, as if nothing had happened. As if this moment meant nothing. And then, he turned, walking away. Alone. No sense of triumph. No feeling of defeat. Only one realization. In this world, humans are just as dangerous as the beasts they fear. 2. For a million years ago, humans were not just learning how to survive. They were learning how to kill, how to remember, how to turn against their own kind. And maybe this is where it all began. The most dangerous part of being human.